Hi everybody. Today we are going to be presenting a simplicity architecture to you. Um, my team comprises of Eugene, Joy, and myself, Deepa. I would like to add that this content was developed by all of us, but I will be solely presenting it to you today. Let's get started. What is simplicity? Simplicity is an easy-to-use, enterprise-grade file sync and share solution. In a sense, this is an online file sharing solution which helps enterprise users access their work files from any device. Giving access to data is one thing, but companies must accommodate this flexibility and still incorporate the security and controls that protect company data. Let's look into what are the benefits of simplicity. Mainly, users get improved productivity by accessing and sharing all their local files from all of their devices automatically. IT gets control over content in unmanaged locations such as email attachments, local desktop folders, and consumer cloud services. IT gets strong security, controls, and storage flexibility, so they can protect corporate files and meet compliance requirements. Let's move on to the functional architecture. Basically, simplicity offers a frictionless user experience. So what this means is simplicity allows users to easily access and share files from all of their devices with a highly optimized and native user experience on every major device platform. This is critical for driving end-user adoption and improving organizational security by reducing dependence on email attachments and consumer-grade online file sharing solutions. It also offers a comprehensive set of security features and controls. So basically, it gives IT the tools and infrastructure to deploy the solution with confidence and maintain control of and visibility into large-scale file sharing. It also offers the enterprise-grade administration and control features as it gives IT the tools they need to deploy and support simplicity at any scale. It also offers simplicity storage vaults, which provide flexibility to ensure security and compliance. Let's look into the simplicity architecture in a nutshell. The simplicity architecture includes three primary components. The first one being a cloud-based orchestration layer that controls the sync process, enabling sharing of files and folders between users and devices. The second component is compute nodes, which control where files are stored in simplicity. This layer is single-tenant for customers that choose on-premise storage and is multi-tenant for customers using Simplicity's public cloud storage. The third component is the storage layer, which is the actual physical storage that the compute nodes point to and where files are actually stored. Now let us look into each of these components in detail. The first component is the compute component, and a part of that is the compute application itself. The compute component is responsible for exposing file transfer APIs, encryption, compression, file transfer resumption, and image thumbnail generation. The compute application is a software that is easily deployable and simple to manage. It in turn is actually the brain of simplicity. The compute application ships as a java.var file and it runs on top of the Apache Tomcat 7.0. The application is deployed on one or more machines. These machines could be virtual or physical machines. And you can see the recommendation with traditional workloads. They are 8 GB of RAM. You can see the details, 8 virtual cores, 25 GB HDD. And the most important thing is that for the compute applications and the physical machines on which they run should be completely stateless and independent of one another. The concept of redundancy should be applied. Redundancy allows the simplicity to work without interruption. The main function of the compute is to control where files are stored. Some of the features of this component is the file transfer API, which uses an application interface to facilitate file transfers and simplicity. It offers encryption. So encryption can be enabled or disabled. It is up to the customer to turn the encryption on or off. The sensitivity of data is the main factor that one should take into account when taking decisions of this kind. So the encryption used is an AES 256-bit encryption, and it is the highest bit encryption available today. Another feature is the compression feature, which reduces the size of files on the server and helps the enterprise to use the storage area more wisely. And file transfer resumption. This features will be discussed later on in this presentation. Accessibility. So by design, clients may reach any instance in the pool with any request, including requests for various segments of the same file being uploaded. File transfers are initiated by clients directly with the compute application. The compute node comes in two flavors, a single and multi-tenant. Single tenant are for customers who use an on-premise storage, and multi-tenant are for those customers who use the Simplicity public cloud storage. Now let's have a more detailed look at the architecture. On the left hand side, one can see the multi-tenant architecture for customer using the Simplicity's public cloud storage. The single tenant layer of the architecture resides in the corporate network. This figure also illustrates the architecture component and describes how the data and files flow between them. Now let us look into the next component of the architecture, which is the storage. So storage walls are responsible for storing file data in highly available, redundant, and scalable backend designed for instant data access. The orchestration is performed by the compute application, which I discussed earlier in the presentation. Some of the features of this component are data residency and sovereignty. This feature allows us to solve security concerns and helps us protect data, and secure and controlled data flow. This feature gives the flexibility of classifying data based on its sensitivity and applies certain protocols to control how the data is used. Set policies for the user, group, or folder. Storage vaults allows to group users based on their departments, type of access they have. Leverage storage. Although Simplicity is a product of EMC, a company that offers a range of business IT solutions, it allows its customers to choose their vendors by themselves. The storage infrastructure in Simplicity is provided by Isilon and Atmos. Isilon is a clustered file system hardware and software for digital content and other unstructured data, and Atmos is an object-based cloud storage platform to store, archive, and access unstructured content at scale. The next component in the storage system is the transfer resumption cache. It is backed by an RDBMS, MySQL 5.5, and above are supported. MySQL is an open source relational database management system, which is currently the second most used system. It's made available through the data center, and it is shared by all compute application instances and must support JDBC connectivity. JDBC stands for a Java based
data access technology that provides methods for querying and updating data in a database. Stores intermediate transient state about in progress file uploads. In other words, it keeps track of the states of all the transitions within Simplicity system. Even if this feature is important, the Simplicity can work without it. However, that comes with certain drawbacks. The compute application continues to run when all in progress transfer will restart from the first byte. Support for transfer resumption will be temporarily disabled. One can use one of the three network configurations to deploy the computer application on-premise. The first and the most reliable one is hybrid DMZ or firewall configuration through VPN. In this type of architecture, the data uses three layers of protection. The firewall is the first layer of protection. Each traffic that comes from the internet to the enterprise network is first filtered by the firewall and then passed to the VPN. The orchestration engine is an exception. All communications with the outside world are performed through port 443. Through the virtual private network connection, the compute application is only accessible from within the corporate network or over a VPN connection if it comes from the outside world. The demilitarized zone. The DMZ isolates the compute application from other enterprise IT assets. This way, the storage area and the transfer resumption cache server are not threatened by hackers or malicious software. From the picture, one can see the compute nodes that reside in the DMZ. The access to compute application is possible only through the VPN, the corporate network, or through the firewall. In the case when the compute application is linked to the orchestration, additionally, the compute nodes are not placed in the same place with the storing devices and the transfer resumption cache server and must be made reachable by all compute application instances either via NFS or HTTPS. The second model for Simplicity architecture involves placing the compute application in DMZ. In this case, there is no VPN connection and the users connect directly to the compute nodes through 443 port. This is the best option if one tries to get both maximum performance and security. And the last option is to place the compute application behind the firewall in the same area as the other corporate assets such as storage. This type of architecture is not recommended because the storage area is vulnerable to attacks from the outside world. I will be covering the next part of the presentation in the next video. Thank you.